The Brighton PPE offered something that no other university's PPE did, and that's the E in PPE is ethics rather than economics, and that really drew me a bit. Just the people mean more than economics. I liked the way that the course was marked on the seminar performance. It meant I don't have to be reliant on exams where one off day means an off degree rather than just an off day, and so you can kind of build up that average on how you do in seminars. And it means everybody gets a chance to talk and discuss, and so your general knowledge is just built really well as well. The thing I've enjoyed most about being in Brighton has to be the people I've met here. So it's an amazing city with amazing people in it, and I think there's nowhere else I've ever been where the people are so friendly and you just meet such a weird but interesting bunch of people. At the start of second year, you choose an option pathway and an elective pathway, and then you continue to do the main core module. The option pathway I chose was philosophy and literature, and I chose it because it was something I hadn't really done before. I didn't do English literature, I did English language, and so doing philosophy and literature was a chance to kind of try something new. And I really enjoyed doing it. It was looking at literature in philosophical ways and philosophy in kind of literary terms, and it was something that I hadn't seen before and wanted to take the opportunity to try out. The seminar kind of scenario or context is brilliant. So it gives you a chance to operate as a team, but the small numbers means you don't get really overwhelmed. Everyone knows each other really well. You build up a really good relationship with the people in your seminar group. And so you can start to build a rapport with them, and the seminars go really well because it's not supposed to be a lecture. You've already had the lecture. It's you and your seminar mates talking about the reading that you've done, trying to have a on-topic discussion about what you've read. The staff at Brighton have been amazing, actually. They've all been incredibly friendly, really well knowledgeable, and really interesting to talk to. And the encouraging thing is, I think it's really important that they have been really, really helpful whenever we've needed it, or pushed us in the right direction without being too pushy. They haven't expected too much from us, but have been making sure that we give the best that we can. I was quite nervous, but at the same time, I was kind of desperate to go. I came from a really small rural village, and I was bored of the same thing every single day. So I was desperate to get out, and Brighton was kind of exactly where I needed to be. It wasn't so big that it was intimidating, but it's not so small that it's ever felt boring. It's kind of that ideal size and that ideal atmosphere for, I think, whatever you're really looking for. It's exceeded my expectations more than I could possibly sum up, but also it's been different from what I expected in a few ways as well, but not in a bad way, just it's been different. But I think that's kind of a good thing. If you always get what you're expecting, sometimes it's not as good as it could be. I started looking for universities I wanted to go to by looking at the city, and Brighton had always been right at the top of the list of where I wanted to end up. And then looking at the different universities in Brighton, Brighton just spoke to me a lot more than Sussex did. Brighton felt a lot more involved in what we were actually doing and a bit more interested in the people rather than just the statistics.